off, Ruka! Oh my goodness. Hi everyone! Yahoo! Alright. Okay. We are ready for Sakura Con. Happy Easter, everybody! Yes, today is a little bit different for Easter. Normally, we have Easter streams, but today's Easter stream is actually a special one. So, today's Easter stream is not your typical Easter stream that we celebrate our Easter with. So, I got invited to be able to go to Sakura Con this year in Seattle, Washington. So, I got invited to be able to do a meet and greet virtually in Seattle this year in Sakura Con. So today is a little bit different for Easter. It's a little bit of a different Easter for this year, yeah. Alright, that's awesome, yeah. Alright. So, just gotta let people know that we are ready. Wait, when you guys are, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for all the congratulation messages. I appreciate it. So, as you guys know, I got invited by Seattle Online Broadcasters Association this year to do a meet and greet at Sakura Con in Seattle. So this is a little bit different from this year's meet and greet. So normally for Easter, we always do like an Easter egg hunt or a celebration, but our Easter stream this year, we're gonna be going to Sakura Con. Yeah. So we're gonna be virtually in the real world. So it's a very exciting opportunity. A huge thank you to Seattle Online Broadcast Association for inviting me, guys. Please go check out Seattle Online Broadcast Association. Thank you, thank you. And let's welcome in Aruka. Thank you so much for all of the congratulations messages. Yeah. I am VTuber, so it's not chaotic. Pink Bunny Mage, Cooky Usagida, with guitarist and the big VTuber from Hawaii to the world. Thank you for the stars. So, I'm gonna pin these messages just really quick, and then let me pin these messages. Just really quick, so that way you guys can check out the Sakura Con stuff. Not the Sakura Con, but the charity stuff that we're doing. So, we've been at this for almost a week, so pretty exciting. Yeah, thank you so much, Ruka. I appreciate your support. Guys, please go check out Sakura Con. Sakura Con, they're doing a lot of awesome stuff. So, yeah. Right. Once I get onto the meet and greet stuff, I'm gonna join in. Super exciting. Yeah. Super exciting. But yeah, I did tell them that I'm ready. You guys are. Oh, hi, Sap! Welcome! My name is Cooky Usagida. Welcome in for the first time. I'm Cooky Usagida. Hi, VTuber, so it's not chaotic, big bunny beach. We're guitarists and the big VTubers from Hawaii to the world. Happy Easter! Today's Easter stream is a little different. So we are actually celebrating Easter a little bit differently this year. So our Easter celebration is just a little bit different because we are virtually going to Sakura Con in Seattle, Washington. As I first tried, no worries, it's all good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy Rabbit Day, yes. It is Rabbit Day. And it's actually perfect because I am a pink bunny mage, which actually matches perfectly for the celebration. So it's actually a really perfect fit for this celebration today. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. Hold on, Zip. I am trying to shout you out, but unfortunately. Okay, it went through. Here we go, it went through. Yeah. So, unless, for those of you who are currently in the Irium chat, we're currently doing like a multi-stream, which is basically Twitch, YouTube, and Irium. So, we are multi-streaming at this time. Though mostly my Irium streams are mostly a multi-stream. So, just as a heads up, we are currently streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Irium. So, it's a multi-stream. So, just as a heads up, we are multi-streaming on all three platforms. So, I am reading the chat from the YouTube side, the Twitch side, and the Irium side. I will have to do the tag just really, really quick. Let me get the Sakura Con tag. And then we are ready to go. Yeah. Let me get the Sakura Con tag just really quick. And then we're ready to go. Right, let me add that. And then we'll add these two tags. Soba. Sakura Con and Soba. Okay. Here we go. The tags are added. I added more of the tags. So it's online Soba, Seattle Online Broadcast Association. And we also added at the Soba. Oh! I do others collab? Good question. So basically, on Twitch side, we usually do what's called like a shared broadcast. I just realized, oh no. Hold on. It is on the, it is on that. Yeah. No, that's not supposed to be there. Sorry, Cookie Nation. Alright. But yeah. Twitch, we do what's called a shared broadcast, and then collabs is the YouTube side. Yeah, there's a YouTube collab side, and then for Twitch, it's shared broadcast, and in Irium, it's also like shared VC. So that's how we're able to do it when it comes to like sharing like our, what is it, like our collabs. Hi Luke, welcome into Irium. I'm Cooky Usagida, hi VTuber Expo, Stock Chaotic, Big Buddy Wage, Wiki Tyler, the big VTubers from Hawaii to the world. So we are doing a collaboration currently appearing at Sakura Con virtually. We're doing a collab. Well, we're appearing at an event at Sakura Con in Seattle, Washington. This is pretty different from our regular Easter streams. Normally, this year, we usually do an Easter celebration, but because I got invited to virtually appear at Sakura Con in Seattle, Washington, this year's Easter stream is a little different. It's very special. You know, I got invited to appear at Sakura Con, which is awesome. So, yeah, it's an awesome opportunity. So, thank you for the 1,000 stars. I appreciate the support, guys. Now hold on, I just realized I did not put the live now message for Sakura Con for YouTube, so I'm so sorry, YouTube side. Let me get that right now. Hold on. Sorry, YouTube. Let me get that right now. Okay, YouTube, it should be up right now. I am so sorry. We did not get that live now message for YouTube. I've been trying to set up for the streams on my end, so my apologies. Okay. Are we ready for Sakura Con? We are ready. The YouTube post is up. The Twitter post is up. Blue Sky. Yeah, I can always edit it later on. I can always do that. So I just want to let people know we're live. My Oshi. It's my Oshi live now. Okay, yes, it's live. Perfect. We are ready to go. Oh yeah, it's like the meme that Easy sent me. The Sakura Con ga ikimasu. Like the meme, yeah. It does remind me of that one. So, we are actually virtually going to Sakura Con. Actually. We actually are. So, exciting. Also, friendly reminder, we're currently raising money for charity. We're raising money for the Hawaii Community Foundation, a non-profit organization that is currently doing disaster relief for Oahu's North Shore side. If you guys like to check it out, please feel free to check out the QR code or check out the Tiltify link located on the pinned comments on the YouTube and Twitch side. Do feel free to check it out. Also, thank you all so much for the support. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of support lately, so I'm super grateful that we're able to. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. Thank you for the stars, guys. Thank you for the stars. Okay. So let's hop in. Well, they're gonna let us know when we're ready to hop in. But yeah. We're excited. Yeah, we are excited. Oh, look, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in to Cookie Bunny Nation. Thank you for the follow on Irium. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Still waiting for Seattle Outlet Broadcast Association to let us know. But once we do, we will hop on in and we're gonna join you guys in for Sakura Con. Exciting stuff, yes it is. Also got some leftover from my slushy coming in too, so exciting. Yeah. But yeah. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, of course. Thank you for the follows. Just having a little bit of a slushy. I had a mochi earlier, and then I had like poke and a poke bowl and a little bit of mochi. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the stars, guys. Thanks for the stars, everyone. All right. Okay, we are ready. Woo! It looks like we're going to Sakura Con, guys. So let me get that all set it up, and we're gonna go. Whoop! Yeah! Okay, hold on, guys. One moment. While I set this up. Yeah. Okay. Hello! Let me get my camera ready. Woohoo! Just as a heads up, we're currently live, so we can see you guys on live stream.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. Is there a live indicator? Because that is super important. You just make sure that people know you're live. Cool. That is useful.
Right, I will put
Awesome.
that right now. I actually do have that, so perfect.
Thank you.
Yep. Of course.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the invite too. We're so excited. We've been waiting for this for. Okay, now it's live. Now we got it.
Awesome. Thank you. Because it is so good. It is so good. I know you're a part of the Hawaii Twitch community. This is what we're doing in Seattle the whole weekend, and it's kind of really cool to see the communities collaborating. And I've heard what's going
Yeah.
on in Hawaii from Caitlin and the other Hawaii organizers. So
Yeah.
good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I am from Twitch Hawaii. I work with Twitch Hawaii directly.
Yes.
So
I think I met Caitlin at the community engagement summit. You probably heard about this, like the
yeah, I did.
meetup of meetup organizers and other community people.
Yeah. It is awesome, actually. This is the first time I think we're able to do like a collaboration with Seattle Online Broadcast Association at SakuraCon. Twitch Hawaii and Soba collaborating, so it's pretty awesome.
It's so cool.
Oh, thank you so much for the dono! Thank you for the $25 donation.
Thank you.
And the gift
Is
itself.
behind.
Yeah.
Behind the screen, helping out.
I'll just say hi. I saw that you were raising money for Hawaii Strong there, and was like, "Hey, there's a QR code. I can just
Yeah.
here."
Thank you so much. Also, thank you for the hype train. A hype train just started on the channel. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you, Trippy. Yeah. Hello. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are all doing good. Hi. Thank you very much, Trippy. Yeah. Hi, Trippy. Thank you so much for starting the hype train. We're currently at level 2 right now. Awesome. All right. Hi, Sakura Con. Yes. Hi, Sakura Con. Yeah.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you doing? Nice to
Good,
meet
good.
you.
Nice to
I'm
meet
doing
you.
good.
Yeah, my Twitch username is Capybara, so I guess you can call me Cappy if
Hi,
that helps.
Cappy. That's awesome sauce.
Yes, yes. Capybaras are probably my spirit animal. At least I hope.
I see.
I can never tell. Yeah. Awesome. So I'm curious to know because I'm not too familiar with the VTubing scene. What got you into streaming? What got you into VTubing?
So I became a VTuber in 2020, and I started watching Iron Mouse, Seikyu, and Yanners, and I was watching them, and I fell in love with the VTubing scene after watching Iron Mouse and Seikyu and Yanners, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna try it. So after I got into VTubing, after I was watching like all these VTubers, and I was like, you know what, let's try it. Also, hi Roderick, welcome into YouTube. So yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, okay. Do I think Hawaii does have their own like anime conventions and stuff, right?
Yes, we have our own anime convention. It's called Kawaii Con, which is held every year, and it's coming up on April 24th to 26th. Actually, speaking of Kawaii Con, we are hosting our very own VTuber fan meet in Hawaii. This is the first in the Hawaiian Islands. This is called vmeet in Paradise, and it's going to be happening on April 25th, 2026, online on YouTube and at the Hawaii Convention Center. So we're very excited to make this happen. This is the first in the Hawaiian Islands, so we're very, very excited.
Nice, nice. Have there been any like really cool celebrities that have come to visit Hawaii that you're like, ooh, I get to meet them?
Yeah, actually, I got to see Johnny Young Bosch at one point. Because I remember Johnny Young Bosch came to QuaiCon at one point as well when he was playing Lelouch Britannia. And then this year we're having Flo coming in, the singers of from Naruto. So yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's
And then
awesome.
we're having Mystery Saja coming to QuaiCon too. Yeah.
Nice, nice. What kind of like games or what kind of content do you love to stream? What's your go-to?
I love mecha games, fighting games, and tactical games. And but when I'm not, I love doing events like this. I love doing VTuber events. I do a lot across the Hawaiian Islands. Our next one's actually at Hawaii Con. That's coming up on the 25th at the Hawaii Convention Center. But you know, we're very excited. You know?
Nice, nice. Okay, okay.
Yeah. We love
Do
doing
you
VTuber
have
events in Hawaii. Go
mm-hmm,
ahead.
mm-hmm. Do you have like a favorite, I don't know, favorite like VTuber song or anything like unique, anything special?
That is a hard question because I love VTuber events and like VTuber songs
Mm,
so much. I think
mm-hmm.
right now my favorite VTuber song is by Takadashi Kiara and it's called Eagle.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay, okay. Do you have any like big, I guess big content goals for maybe 2026 or just near future?
Yeah, so we actually currently do have a content goal that we're working on right now. We're trying to raise
Mm-hmm.
$500 for the Hawaii Community Foundation because you might have heard that you know there has been some news going on, but we're currently raising money for the Hawaii Community Foundation right now. So if you want to check out Hawaii Community Foundation, you can scan the QR code right over here, and you can also scan this channel too. We're also currently on Area, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and that is you know our one of our goals right now is to try to raise money for the families that were impacted by the North Shore flooding that happened in March. So that's what we're doing
Mm.
right now. That's a big goal for us right now.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I feel like doing, charity work on like Twitch and other platforms is a really, really, really good way to kind of support a community. Because I've seen, a lot of different streamers who do charity work, and it is largely successful, and it's very, very wholesome, very, very awesome to see it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's especially important because, you know, my family and I, we have North Shore ties. So we have ties to the area that's currently like flooded and it's like being cleaned out right now. So North Shore is very special for us. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm curious to know because I am not familiar with Irium. I see that on the stream you have Twitch, YouTube, and Irium on there. Do you mind explaining what that is for
Yes,
someone who's
perfect.
uncultured?
Of course, of course. So Irium is a mobile platform. It is for VTubers. It is owned by the same people who created Pokecha and Showroom. So Irium is a mobile streaming application for VTubers. It's originally from Japan, but it's available in the US and it recently came to Canada. So we're
Okay.
currently right now streaming on multiple different platforms. I use a platform called Restream to stream on YouTube and Twitch, and then Irium is only on mobile phone. So it's basically kind of like a just chatting platform for streamers, for VTubers on Irium. That's what it is.
Okay, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, because I know I've heard a lot of people talk about like the Twitch mobile app not really being the greatest experience. So I
Mm.
think it's good that there's alternatives to that.
I see.
Hmm. Do you
Yeah.
tend to like travel around a lot, or do you typically just stay in your area?
We do both virtual and in person. So when it comes to mainland events, we travel like a lot virtually. But when it comes to like Hawaii events, because I'm in Hawaii and that's my time zone, in person.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people they do love the idea of traveling and the idea of kind of going to different locations around the world and meeting fans and whatnot. So I wasn't sure if you had like international VTuber meetups and stuff like that. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. We want to go to Vexpo in the UK. That is our goal eventually. Is either Ocean Vision or Vexpo in the UK. So we
Yeah.
have big goals in the future for our meet and greets. Big goals.
Always nice to have those kind of end goals to reach after. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, hi chat. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
I am not a great IRL host or anything like that, so
Don't worry, it's
can't
all
really
good. Thank you
answer.
so much. Like I said, I appreciate all the questions. I'm really glad I could answer a lot of people's questions. That's what we're here for. We're here to answer any
Yeah.
questions you guys may have.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little volunteer for Soba. So if you guys want to, I don't know, ask any questions or talk about Soba, we can. But I feel like talking about Hawaii and talking about this stream is way more important. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I am from Hawaii and I am with the Twitch Hawaii team. So you might know Chick Drummer. That's
Mhm.
our founder for Twitch Hawaii.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to see Twitch set up, different communities and like all over the world. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
And I was talking to like the leader of our organization and I was saying like if they ever, set up like a Twitch Japan or something, I'd be like, okay, I
I
want to
think
try playing there.
there
Give
is a
me
Twitch pad, I believe. There is.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you said it was brand new, right? It was started like this year, last year, something like that.
I think it's
Um,
newer
yeah.
though, but there is a Twitch Japan. There is.
Yeah, it might give me an excuse to go and visit, Um, yeah, I'm a really big weeb. I'm not sure if you guys watch any anime or anything like that, read
We
manga.
love
I'm
anime. We love
intensive
anime
fan.
here.
Oh,
Mecha, tactical, and fighting games. We love it.
okay, okay. I'm
Yeah.
actually curious. Do you consider like an anime such as Code Geass? Is that like a mecha anime or is it
Yes, that
more
is mecha. That is mecha.
okay,
Because here's the
okay.
thing. Sunrise is usually known for their mecha anime, and Sunrise, Gundam, Kogias, they're under the same studio.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Do you have like top 3, top 5, top 10 anime? Anything like that?
Okay. I have a plenty of anime I can recommend you. All right, I am gonna go into full-on anime mode. I'm gonna talk about my full-on anime mode. Okay, I have different categories. Okay, if you like comedy anime, I recommend Pop Team Epic. It's super super good. That's a really really good one. Okay, if you like romance anime, let me tell you, Clannad is a really really good one. or Angel Beats. It makes you cry though. Just letting you know, Angel Beats will make you cry. You like a little bit of like a world history anime? Hatalia, great one. Highly recommend to check it out. Also, hi Kenneth, welcome into Irium. Happy Easter, yeah. Okay, another really good one. Mecha anime. I recommend either Mobile Suit Gundam or Code Geass. But Gundam, there's like some specific anime I like. So one of my favorite Gundam anime, of course, is Gundam Seed, which is a good one. And then the most popular one is G Gundam. G Gundam is really, really good as well. And then Gundam Wing is also interesting too. Yeah. For many of us in the US, did you all know that Gundam Wing is actually the first Gundam anime that came to the US, and that's why Gundam became popular in the United States because of Gundam Wing? Pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's actually kind of ironic because like literally across the hall from us, there is a room where people can go in and build Gunpla, and it is very
Yes.
popular. There's a lot of people there. Um, I'm very impressed with how enthusiastic the Gunpla community is. Mecha fans are
Yeah.
recommendations. I like it. I've never watched Clannad, but I've heard that it's really good, and I've heard that it will break you. So I probably should
Yeah.
watch it, but
Fruits
I
Basket is good
may
too.
need
I
a
recommend
break.
Fruits Basket. Also, thank you so much for the heart, Cat F. I appreciate it. Take care.
Okay, okay. I'm curious to know because I think I've heard some discussions about like the difference between Clannad and then Clannad After Story because I think that they are sequels, like one is a direct sequel of the other, but I don't know if like there's any sort of interesting things about After Story that may be different from the first season.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It's more like a sequel, but the thing
Mm,
about the after story compared to regular Cloud is that it has more of a deeper emotional intensity, and it's a movie.
mm,
It's considered a
okay.
movie, basically. Yeah, like a
Interesting.
second
Interesting.
season. Yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
it takes
I see.
place like after those of the first season. It's like several years into the future. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Do you watch like when the current season of anime is out? Do you watch it like week by week, or how do you tend to watch your anime?
Okay, so I actually prefer to watch like different kind of anime. Not week by week because unfortunately my schedule is busy. But when I can, I really like watching like a lot of different kind of anime. Right now, you might have heard that I've been watching a lot of Medante, Star Detective Precure. I try to watch that weekly. That's like one of the anime I've been watching weekly.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people they get swept up in the excitement and the hype of the new season, but I personally hate cliffhangers. I can't stand them, so it's like I cannot watch one episode per week. It would kill me. So yeah, I tend
Mm.
to mainly binge anime, but yeah, yeah. I think there's a lot of good anime this season that's really coming
There is.
in next season as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching Star Detective Precure so far, and it's actually so good. Like, it's probably like this season's Precure season is actually super super good,
Hmm. Yeah,
super
that's
awesome.
good to hear. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see what else is new. I know there's the new like Mario Galaxy movie in theaters.
I
I
was
think
watching that with my
Sakura
family
Con.
yesterday. Actually, the night
Mhm,
before yesterday, we were watching that. My family took me out. We watched
mhm,
the Mario Galaxy movie, and we enjoyed it. The reason why we enjoyed it too was because Jack Black was playing Bowser, and Jack Black is always like a really good actor when it comes to playing Bowser.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
singing
that's fair.
Peaches, Peaches, Peaches. I was like, I thought he was gonna sing that song. So
I mean, it did become a viral hit, I think, from the first
it
movie. So
did, it
that's
did. Yeah, Jack Black
yeah.
always makes it really good when it comes to like racing. When it comes to like playing Bowser, so that's like the reason why we enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you guys like in Hawaii, do you normally get anime movies released in theaters like very easily, or does it take some time for it to like come out?
It depends. We usually get like a lot of anime movies that come out. Like sometimes it comes out easily. Sometimes it has to be waited on. Usually, but it does depend though. I know we have Ghibli movies that are coming into theaters though. I think during the summer. So every summer, from what I do know of, we usually get Ghibli movies that are coming into the theater. I know I saw something for Ponyo though.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't really go to the movie theaters that much, but I do know that Ghibli movies are always coming out every summer, like in the movie
yeah.
theaters in Hawaii.
Yeah, I feel like that is kind of an anime tradition where they bring back these classic anime movies to the theaters, which I really like. I do. But yeah, I wish that like so here in Washington State, I feel like with the bigger anime movies, they do release them widely. For example, the Demon Slayer movie, Chainsaw Man movie, like
I
those
saw
are
the Demon
those
Slayer
are
one. I saw the Demon Slayer
yeah.
one with my family. We were watching
Mhm.
that one with the Mugen Train.
Yep,
We loved
yep.
it.
Mhm. Yeah, so I do feel like those, they play them at quite a lot of theaters, but some of the more I think niche anime movies, they tend to kind of only have them at select few theaters, rather than just all over the state. So I don't know if that's the same in Hawaii, because I know like there's a lot of for example, romance anime movies or whatnot that release, and I don't think that they have the same reach as something like Demon Slayer or Chainsaw Man, you know?
My
But
CSC. Yeah, it depends
mhm,
on the movies that we get over here, but I will tell you, anime is quite popular in Hawaii. We even had at one point Yokai Watch promote Hawaii as well. Persona 5 even has like a series, like an episode when it comes to Hawaii. And then
mhm.
Yakuza, like a dragon, they collaborated with Matsumoto Shave Ice.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's is that the newest like Yakuza game that came
Yeah,
out? It was
that's the
like
newest one. That's the
very
newest one. They did a
mhm,
collab with
mhm.
Matsumoto Shave Ice.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Hell yeah. What's your favorite, I guess, favorite activity to do in terms of like IRL, like touching grass, what's your favorite thing to do in the area?
Uh, Whenever I go outside in IRL, I usually do like a lot of event appearances in real life, and I meet a lot of people like at these different conventions. So Kawaii Con, K-pop Koname, all of those things.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you seen any like really impressive like cosplays or anything that really sticks in your mind, something memorable?
Oh yeah, we do get a lot of cosplayers too. We get a lot of
Mm.
cosplayers that come on by, that
Mhm.
come by to the booths. So I'm someone that does like a lot of VTuber events across the Hawaiian Islands. In fact, we're doing
Mhm.
one with Kawaii Con in April later this month. We're excited. VMeet in Paradise will be the first one, but I have seen like several different cosplays. I think the Uma Musume ones are always the ones that stick around with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Uma Musume blew up and became so popular, especially like Gold Ship and yeah, those other very funny characters. Um, yeah, that's really awesome.
Also in
I'm
Hawaii, we
curious.
have two two franchises that are pretty
Mhm,
popular. It's Genshin Impact.
mhm.
They still have a lot of
Ooh.
Genshin Impact cosplayers and Demon Slayer. We
Mhm,
still get those quite a lot.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I think Genshin is quite popular. Although I've seen other gotcha games as well. People cosplay those here in Washington. Um, but yeah, no, Genshin has been around for a while, so I think that it's a very like common cosplay that people enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I feel like I don't know. To me, when I see people walking around a convention with a cosplay, I'm like, man, it must be uncomfortable to like wear, all the prosthetics if they have it, or wear the kind of specific clothing that matches the character. So I don't know if I'd be ever able to do cosplay myself.
My seriously, I've done cosplay for a very long time, so I always am Cooky Usagida, even at these conventions.
Mm. Mhm.
Always Cooky
Yeah.
Usagida.
Yeah. I mean, consistency is one way to be comfortable with it, and to yeah, to really enjoy the cosplay activity for sure. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
We are excited though for
Alright.
September though, because September we're gonna be doing a Megabon appearance. So excited for Megabon Hawaii. That's at LCC, Elite World Community College. So more details will be released during the summer. Pretty exciting.
Okay. Yeah, everyone go and check that out. Go and attend it if you can. Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
we have my birthday
I
celebration. Your mage is my command. That's coming up in June because my birthday month is in June. Yatta!
ooh, another June. Yeah, summer birthday. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, mine is I think mine is beginning of June or like mid June. I don't even know if
Beginning
it's
of June
considered
for
mid.
me. I'm June 4th.
Yeah.
June 4th.
Okay. I'm 12th for me.
My
So
sissy.
kind of sort of like maybe second week. I don't
Oh,
know.
Gemini!
Yeah.
Awesome! Yay!
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be fun. Hopefully it won't be blazing hot and burning my skin alive whenever it's June, but we'll see. Global warming is lots of fun here.
My CSC.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys stay safe too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make sure to stay hydrated, put on
Stay
sunscreen, all that
hydrated.
stuff.
Stay safe. Very important.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Don't know if there's anyone else that is lining up behind me. I don't think there is. So, I think we're good. But yeah, awesome. Awesome. I'm trying to think of any other good questions I can ask, but
Oh yeah, feel free
mm,
to ask me like any VTuber bets I do, like your favorite my favorite VTuber bets. You can feel free to ask me about Hawaii Strong. I'm always down for Hawaii Strong. Anything related
mm,
to do when it comes to like VTuber bet stuff, I'm always down.
yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I did visit Hawaii for vacation one time, but other than that, I am not too familiar with the scene, so I lack the knowledge to be able to kind of talk about it with familiarity. But yeah, yeah, hopefully things in Hawaii are getting better and improving. Um,
Unfortunately, we have our possible third quota star that's coming like next week. So we're trying to
mm,
stay safe for that one. But since I'm on
yeah.
higher ground, I don't have to worry much about like the stream going off and all that.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
we do have to like make sure like our phones are like charged and all that.
Mhm.
I remember like when it comes to like back in the previous HQ, we
Mhm.
had to like evacuate.
Mm,
So like
yeah.
anytime that there was like a flooding coming or like a tsunami coming, we had to evacuate up to higher ground. So we had to basically pretty
Mhm.
much leave everything and like go to another higher ground area.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that was like a
Yeah.
long time ago. That was like a super long time ago. Nowadays
Mhm.
though, because currently I'm living on higher ground, we don't have to worry about that as much, like evacuating. We just have to make sure
Mhm.
like our devices are charged. And that's always
Mhm.
a good thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I do remember because I was speaking with a friend of mine who lived in Hawaii long ago. There was that one time where they had the false alarm, and they kind of like accidentally alerted the entire island of Hawaii and be like, everyone evacuate and people freaked out, they panicked for a second and it's like, oh wait, false alarm. We didn't mean to press the button and
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
got that alarm too. When I remember that one. Everybody got it. I got it as well.
mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
but we did found out later on that it was a false alarm because somebody at the emergency department they pushed the button, so that was an
Yeah.
accidental press.
Yeah, that must have been just utter chaos. I hopefully it wasn't, just too many people panicking and running around, but yeah, yeah. My friend, he spent a long time in Hawaii and he loves Hawaii, I think, from the time that he spent there. But it was really funny. I was chatting with him. He said if I ever were in that situation, I would just, if he didn't know that it was a false alarm, he would just accept it and just stay in his house and spend his final moments doing whatever he wanted to do, right? But yeah, it was a funny conversation that I had with him. So
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We did get that message, but it was a
Mhm.
false alarm because somebody pushed the button. So that was like
Mm.
I remember that like pretty well.
Mhm.
Like I
Mhm.
remember I woke
Yeah.
up and there was like this message that said seek evacuation immediately. and we were like all scared and stuff. But they did later told us, yeah, it was a false alarm.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm curious to know what is do you have a favorite meal, favorite dish? It can be either like home cooked or
Yes.
not.
I love ahi poke bowls so much. I love poke bowls. Like the one thing that I will definitely, if I could eat pretty much a dish that I love eating is poke bowls. You go to Don Quixote, like right near the HQ, and the poke is really good and really cheap. Like you can get poke for like $4 to $6 during afternoon discounts. Yes,
That's
and don't forget
awesome.
a Pocari Sweat as well. Pocari Sweat, best
Mm,
drink.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Japan has a pretty big like or sorry, no, I misspoke. Hawaii has a pretty big Japanese like population, right?
We
Because
do.
I know that they have yeah Don Quixote and all these other Japanese places around there. So that's really awesome. I think getting access to that delicious food is definitely a benefit, definitely a big plus.
Did you know
Um,
that 7-Elevens over here are actually owned by the Japanese company?
mhm.
So they're very similar to the ones in Japan. Did you know that?
Wow, that is yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, because here in Washington, like we do have a Japanese population, but we are kind of, I would say, a melting pot where we have multiple different Asian ethnicities around. So, unfortunately, the cuisines that we have, they're not like super duper affordable. They're still roughly about the same price, if not more than like American food, right?
Hawaii is
But
pretty
yeah,
expensive as well. We're actually the most expensive state. Like the most
wow,
expensive.
really,
Yes, we're number
that's
one.
crazy.
So that's why like we go to Costco or Don Quixote because those places
Mm.
are the cheapest places to get food. Everything has to be shipped over here. So that's why we go Don Quixote and Costco.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you go to, those stores that you can buy in bulk, it's definitely much better to get a good deal there. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Costco is very beloved around here as well, I believe. So,
We love
um,
Costco here. Our Costco's, we have like one thing that I can recommend for Costco that is super awesome. The
mm,
Portuguese sausage super good. The Lao Lao also really good. You can buy in bulk. And there's also
mm,
fresh poke and my personal favorite party platter sashimi.
okay, okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I will have to research and see what they have here. Um, yeah, I like here. I really like the because Costco has their own food court or whatnot where they sell the hot dogs and the pizzas and whatnot. So I do like that because it's very very affordable and also delicious. But yeah, unfortunately, the I think for me the closest Costco is like maybe a 20 to 30-minute drive away. So it is a little bit out of the way, but every once in a while my family does go shopping. So we go and visit. But yeah, unfortunately with like the whole world situation right now, the gas prices are like skyrocketing. It is
Oh
wild.
yeah, they're very expensive. That's why we go to Costco for gas. But we always had expensive gas over here. Gas prices in Hawaii
Mm,
have always been expensive. It's always been like $4 to $5 a gallon. Sometimes even $6 a gallon. We go to
mm-hmm.
Costco and it's like $3.
Yeah, 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 yeah. This is why Costco is definitely deserving of a lot of love as a business for sure.
They also
Yeah.
treat people really well, from what I heard.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if I've ever really heard any like negative reviews of Costco, without a doubt. Yeah.
Also, the best thing, Costco always $1.50 hot dog combo, and I want to tell you, this movie is really really good, and they have good ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with that, 100%, 100%.
Yes.
I am a hot dog enjoyer, a glizzy lover.
But Sam's Club definitely has the best icy. I will say, Sam's Club has the Kahlua Pig platter, which is
hmm
exclusive in Hawaii, and we do
hmm
have the icy. I always look for the ices.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like I remember this was like maybe a couple years ago at this point. They like closed down I think it was the only Sam's Club in Washington state, maybe. They like closed it down, and so we no longer have access to it, which sucks. But Sam's Club was a big part of like my childhood growing up. I used to go there a lot with my family. So yeah, yeah, good stuff indeed.
Yeah. We still have Sam's Club over here. We have two Sam's Clubs, I believe, over here.
Dang, maybe I should move to Hawaii.
So, Mama Sagita, she's a Sam's Club fan. She loves going to
Mm,
Sam's Club. So like
mm,
whenever we go, whenever I go with Mama Sagita, she always visits the
mm,
Sam's Club because that's like where she gets her food from.
mm,
My other family members prefer Costco, and I like Costco, but my mom is Sam's Club all the way.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, both stores do have kind of their perks that are really worth it. And it is hard to compare. I personally kind of grew up with Sam's Club, so I kind of lean more towards that. But Costco, admittedly, is very, very good as well. It's a good competitor for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But awesome, awesome. Anything like recent that you've been into in terms of like games or movies or any entertainment, I suppose, besides what we've already, discussed.
I've been playing a lot of Sonic Rumble lately, so that's a pretty good game.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think I've ever really dived into the Sonic franchise. I do know that it is, a very beloved one. But I'm not sure how Sonic fans feel about like the more modern games, because I know that like the classic Sonic games, people will forever love them. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe one day I should try it out. I'm not sure what the newest one that released is. Um, was it maybe like Sonic? No, it was not Sonic Racing. I don't think it was. Um, but yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Actually, did you know that Sega was actually an American company originally?
Really, I thought that they were like primarily Japanese. That is
They weren't
fascinating.
always Japanese. They were
Mm.
originally based in Hawaii, and then they eventually became a Japanese company. So actually, they're from Hawaii originally.
That's some cool lore. That's some really cool lore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you look up Sega, if you look
Mm-hmm.
up like Sega, for example, like the history of Sega, they're actually
Mm-hmm.
original Hawaii company. Um,
Ooh.
and then later they became a Japanese company in the 1950s.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a pretty big claim to fame for Hawaii to have. 'Cause Sega, yeah, Sega is definitely, I think, one of the more popular kind of gaming companies nowadays. Which is really awesome. But I'm not sure, because I think Sega does work closely with Sony, so maybe yeah, maybe they'll kind of have more like PlayStation exclusives in the future for like Sonic games or other franchises. But yeah, the whole gaming industry, the direction that it's going, I feel like there's always something new that is happening that kind of changes up things. Um, because I think like recently there was an announcement by Sony saying like, oh, we're gonna do more exclusives and we're not really gonna be releasing on PC anymore. And I'm like, ah, okay, well, I
I
guess
see, I
that's
see.
that.
But yeah, fun fact, we Sony in Hawaii actually sponsors the Sony Open every year in Hawaii, which is like a golf tournament.
Ooh,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's why the Yakuza franchise has a game
Mm-hmm.
in Hawaii. The
Mm-hmm.
latest one, it's because Sega was originally a Hawaii company, so they wanted to pay tribute to that.
Okay, okay. Have you ever played the Yakuza games, or are
I
you interested in?
haven't, I haven't, but
Okay.
I heard about like Yakuza because I was watching
Mm-hmm.
like K-san,
Mm-hmm.
so that's
Mm-hmm.
how I heard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I feel like, everyone I chat with who has played the Yakuza games, they always, highly recommend it. They say it's a lot of wacky, crazy fun. And I feel like the kind of reputation of those games is that um like a lot of the time, not even the like main story or whatever is the highlight. A lot of people are like, oh man, the side missions, the optional content is so much fun, and it kind of like soaks up your time. But yeah, I haven't played any of the Yakuza games myself. I do want to eventually dive into the franchise, but there are quite a few games at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Awesome, awesome. Are there any games that like you are looking forward to in the future? I don't really know if there's any like 2026 releases that are really popular or 2027 releases. Like the only thing I've heard a lot about is like GTA 6, which everyone is very hyped about. But yeah.
Yeah, GTA 6 is one of them, but one game that I have been looking forward to, it is this game called The Calling, because it's actually in the works right now. It's like a VTuber FPS game, and there's a lot of VTubers, including myself. So yeah,
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
Calling. We call it the Mitten though. That's the thing. Call it the Mitten, but
Yeah, that's awesome. I think the the only like FPS game that I know about which kind of does have that anime vibe to it is I think one called Stranova. Is that the right name of it? Yeah, so
yes.
I've seen people play that game and it's very interesting. Um, so I'm sure that with how much people love VTubers, I think that they'll probably eat up the calling and it'll be a good game that'll be popular.
Right. If you want to check out Barry Caddy's The Calling, which by the way is basically a VTuber FPS game, it's so good.
Mm,
Super,
mm,
super, super awesome. You can go check it
mm-hmm.
out right over here on this website. I will post the website right now. You're more than welcome to check it out. So good, so good.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to look it up, see if it's on.
Yeah!
I don't know if it's on Steam or not, but
It is
yeah.
on Steam. It's on Steam right now, actually. Right
Mm,
now.
okay, yeah, I'll have to see if I can, yeah, add it to my wish list. Let me see.
Yay! So
Hmm.
awesome, so awesome.
I know right now, I think like Iron Mouse is kind of doing this big event with another like content creator. They're like raising
Yeah,
money
Sea
for an
Dog.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sea
yeah,
Dog.
yeah.
That's the charity stream. That's the cyclophone. Cause I
Mm-hmm,
heard
mm-hmm.
about it.
Yeah. I don't know how popular like those live streams or those videos are in Hawaii. But I know that Iron Mouse is a global phenomenon that a lot of people love. So yeah.
She's a global phenomenon. I
Mm-hmm.
actually got into VTubers because of Iron Mouse, so she's a global
Mm-hmm.
phenomenon, I'd say.
Yeah. That's awesome. Cause I know you've talked with Kenley, right? Um,
Yes.
yeah. So Kenley, I think earlier today there was someone who came by and they work at the Fred Hutch Cancer Center, I believe. And I think they came back from like a vacation to Japan, and they had like a little keychain that they got from the Iron Mouse like cafe with
Yeah.
Sea Dog
Sea
in
Dog.
Japan,
Yeah.
and they gave it to Kenley. So I'm sure if you ask Kenley about it whenever he does return, he might be able to show you like a picture or something. But yeah, that I've been following, Sea Dog and Iron Mouse for a while, so I see that stuff on social media and whatever. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere near Japan, so I can't go to those cafes myself. But yeah,
I see a C.
yeah. Maybe one day I'll get the
Maybe
chance to
one
visit
day.
because they do have, I think like Alaska Airlines recently, kind of started doing direct flights from Washington State to Japan, which is awesome. Um,
Wait. Alaska? It's probably because they bought out Hawaiian, that's why.
okay, yeah,
That's
yeah,
probably
that would.
why, because they bought out Hawaiian, and Hawaiian Airlines
Mm-hmm.
has been doing like flights to Japan for a very long time. So that's probably why, because they're under the same
Okay.
company now. So they technically bought out Hawaiian, which is our
Mm-hmm.
flag carrier.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like yeah, Hawaii is a great place to go to because I am personally a big fan of warmer weather rather than colder. So I do love the climate of Hawaii. Um, but if I ever do go to like Japan, I think visiting the kind of like warmer islands such as I think Okinawa is one of the warmer places in Japan. I
We
do want to
actually have
visit
like an
there.
exhibition for Okinawa. All right. Also,
Mm.
hi Uncle. How you doing today? Happy Easter. Thank you. Thank you for the stars. But yeah, we actually have like an Okinawa exhibit in Hawaii. That's in Waipahu though. I can actually give you like the details of the Okinawa one in Waipahu. There's an Okinawa center that they have it. And it's like you can host like a wedding and all that and like also different events, but it's called the Hawaii Okinawa Center. That's at the headquarters of the Hawaii United Okinawa Association or the HUOA. I recommend you check out the Hawaii Okinawa Center.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
They do a lot of
yeah,
events every single year. And then
Mhm.
another one that I could recommend you in Hawaii, you have to check this out when you do go to Hawaii. There's this the Japanese cultural center in Hawaii. It's called the Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii or the JCC. It is located in Honolulu.
Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah,
And
yeah. I'll have to
then
check.
yeah. And then I can recommend you a temple in Kaneohe. There is a Japanese temple and it is located in the Kaneohe area. So let me get that one. But they do have that. It's a pretty popular area to go to because that is considered a temple spot. So the Japanese Cultural Center of Hawaii is very, very good. Oh yeah, that's the Byoin Temple. That's the one in Kaneohe, the Byoin Temple. That was considered like like one of the temples in Kaneohe.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to add those to my travel itinerary at some point and you know, kind of visit those different areas because I do love learning about, you know, different historical events, different cultural events. That's really awesome. Yeah.
Mm, yeah. There's also a lot of stuff that you could learn as well. For example, if you were ever to go to Hawaii, don't forget to go to a Lawson station. We have a Lawson here, and we also have the U.S. first what is that? See you. We have a Korean convenience store. A first see you. We have two of them now.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely have to stop by because I don't. I think the last time that I went to Hawaii, I kind of just, you know, ended up going to obviously the beach because the beach is very beautiful. And then I went to like the very classic touristy spots. But yeah.
If you ever do check out like Don Quixote, if you ever check out like 7-Eleven or the Costco's, it's very different. McDonald's also has like a local breakfast platter, also pretty popular. But most people, from what I do know of here, they tend to go to like the drive-in restaurant spots. So I highly recommend you check out the drive-in spots. Local Moco Drive-In's very, very good. I highly recommend Local Moco Drive-In. Very, very good. L&L, very popular drive-in spot. If you ever do go to a restaurant over here, one of my favorite restaurants over here, it's called J Dynasty. That's in Ala Moana. It's really good. That's a Chinese restaurant.
Ooh, interesting, interesting. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'll have to write those down. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you for the stars, Uncle. I'm doing good, Gameplay. I'm going to doing well.
How do you find it, you know, kind of managing multiple different platforms, like multiple chats and whatnot when streaming? Because I've always been curious about multi-streaming, but I don't know how like chaotic it is, you know?
Yeah, so I use Restream for Twitch and YouTube, and then Irium is just mobile phone. So basically, because I just use Restream, all I do is just read the chat from there. I have one monitor. That's the thing. I have one monitor. So I'm able to make do with one monitor. And when I play games, I always play it in window mode so I can read the chat. That's how I'm able to do it.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, because I know that at least with Twitch, I don't know about YouTube or anything like that. I know that they have like some kind of rules or you know policies or whatever when it comes to multi-streaming. So I wasn't sure
Yeah, they
how
do. We have to
it was in
separate our chats. That's what I have. I have a separated YouTube chat and a Twitch chat just so that way we can follow the rules and stuff. Oh, how's everything going so far in Hawaii? Is the cleanup so far? Yeah, there's a cleanup that's been happening a lot on the Oahu's North Shore side. The thing is though, is that a third quota storm might be coming next week, so we're preparing for that at the moment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know how did you end up choosing like your brand name, your content name?
Oh, good questions. Okay, so I am a huge fan of the BT21 character. It's named Cookie. So that
Mm,
is something that I know of. That's the
mm,
BT21 character named Cookie. So I
mm,
ended up going with Pink Bunny. Ended up going with the Pink Bunny stuff. So actually, the name Cooky Usagida actually is a synonym for Sweet Biscuit Rabbit or Rabbit of the Sweet Biscuit. So that's the name translation. So if you translate the name, it says Rabbit
mm,
of the Sweet Biscuit. So you can check out
mm.
my Bacon's website. I actually have an entire Bacon's page where you can learn more about me.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
I have an entire Bacon's page.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's I mean that's some good lore. I think picking a username is definitely something that it can be difficult, and it is something that is very important when you're trying to kind of set up your online identity. And so hearing about like origin stories of how people choose their username is fascinating for sure.
But yeah, we actually have a lore story too. If you want to check out the lore story, we have an entire lore video on it. Do know it is the least chaotic lore you'll ever see. Even though I am not a gremlin, and that's exactly what it is. But that is what it is. If you want to learn more about the lore story, well, there is an older lore story, but that one is an older one. That's like from 3 years ago. The most recent one, that one came out like almost a year ago. So you can check out
Hmm.
that one. Yeah,
Hmm.
you can
Awesome.
learn more
Awesome.
about the lore story.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds cool. I don't know if many other like content creators kind of do that where they put out, a video, or they put out like a clip or anything like that with kind of explaining their backstory. Um but yeah, yeah, that's really creative. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, we try our best to do like the lore video and all that. So it's kind of like an
Hmm.
anime series. We just kind of made it like a little anime. It just goes to the opening.
Mm, mm, I see. I
I
see.
just made it work.
Yeah, yeah, hell
Also,
yeah.
Barbados did that too. So check out No Void Barbados because he did that
Mm,
entire
mm.
comic strip. So check it out if you can.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know that like this weekend here in like Washington and in the States, it is like known as Easter weekend. I'm not
Yep,
sure if you guys celebrate Easter
we
with
do.
families over there.
We
Awesome.
do.
Awesome.
We do. But I haven't celebrated Easter with my own family in a long time because our schedule was like quite busy and all that. Today is Easter Day, so I am here, working the booth and all that.
Mm, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
my family is also not really celebratory with the holiday, but it is I think a big day where a lot of families do like to get together and maybe have like a special meal or whatever.
Yeah,
With
we used to do that when I was younger. Oh, thank you for the raid! That Bear Grizzly! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Let me shout you out! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, that Bear Grizzly! Welcome in! How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. My name is Cooky Usagida. Hi, Bishop Maxwell's not chaotic, Pink Bunny Mage. Working ties and VTubers from Hawaii to the world. Hi, the Bear Grizzly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Grizzly. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Yeah,
that is a fantastic
welcome
emote.
in. Yeah,
I like the
amazing
game.
emote indeed. But yeah, we're currently doing like a charity stream. We've been at it for over a week now, and we're actually virtually at Sakura Con. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much again for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, another one, Dagwar. I pray for the people of Hawaii, and I hope it passes everyone. Yeah, I hope so too. It's been a lot with these back-to-back Coda storms. So it's been very, very scary, especially because I had some family members that are on that area that had to evacuate, and it's just very, very, very rough. Well, the biggest thing I did for Easter was cook for me and my mom and my aunt, and that's about it. My sissy. Yeah, for Easter we usually do like an Easter celebration stream over here. We used to be able to celebrate Easter like with family members when we were younger, but because of our work schedules nowadays and because a lot of people have gotten older, yeah, we don't really do that anymore.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I think that, you know, nowadays, when people do kind of get to that older age and they kind of become more independent from family, then it is kind of more normal, more expected to not really do big celebrations on many different holidays. So that's fair.
Yeah, I haven't done like an Easter egg hunt like in person in years. It's just because like now like my schedule is like so busy and all that, so it's like busy schedule,
Yeah.
busy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Easter egg hunting, that was a fun time when I was younger, but I definitely have not done it in years as well.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the hearts, Uncle. I turned 47 at the first of this month. Happy birthday! Awesome sauce.
Dang. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah. I'm just grateful that I get to be here, you know, just be able to do these meet and greets and all that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Also, Mama Sagina did call me earlier, so I'm gonna call Mama Sagina after the stream. She did reach out to me earlier, but you know, I
Yeah.
am on stream at the moment, and I'm trying to do all these meet and greets and all that. So,
Yeah,
want to make
yeah,
sure.
yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you just gotta tell mama, be like, okay, okay, I'll call back. Don't worry, I'll be there soon. Just wait. Um, yeah, I've had that happen as well, where you know, in the middle of being live or whatnot, you know, family they reach out, they contact you, and you're like, okay, okay, give me a second, let me
Yeah.
let me wind down from stream. Yeah.
Normally though, when it's not like like an event, I normally am able to reach out. But because today is an event stream, I have to wait. There, I have to wait till like the end of the IRL stream so I could, you know, reach out to Mama Sagina. I think it's
Yeah,
because she
yeah.
wants to read. She wants to wish me happy Easter. So,
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Awesome, awesome. Do you know how long more that you're gonna be streaming for today?
until like the next person comes in for Sakura Con.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
So we're waiting
yeah.
for the next person to come in, and then once the next person comes in, then I'm gonna do the schedule one, and then I'm gonna go redirect, and then I'll reach out to Mama Sagina.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we're waiting for the next person to come in. Who's the next person?
I need to check the schedule and see because I am not familiar. Where's the schedule? I have it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have, is it Tanave? I don't want to mispronounce that. Lunar? Okay. Yeah, I think it's maybe. Mhm. Yeah. So Tanave Lunar, I believe is their username. I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. But yeah. Okay, let me see. Meet and greet. Wait, what? Volunteers, generally volunteer availability. Over Hiyori, Limini, Peach. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't.
I cook ham
Okay,
and cook
okay.
rice and put ham juice on it and cook green beans and potatoes and macaroni and cheese. Spicy, that sounds good. But yeah, it is completely up to you guys. Like I said, you know, I want to make sure that everybody has a slot and everyone has a turn with the meet and greets. You know, I
Yeah.
want to make sure we're on schedule here. So
I think the next person is ready to jump in. I believe so.
okay,
So we
all
can
right.
we can wrap things up here.
Yeah, of course. Let's
Yeah.
wrap it up here. But you know, I am so grateful to the Seattle Online Broadcast Association. I'm gonna go give you guys a shout out just really quick. So hold on, let me give you guys a shout out before I head on out. I'm grateful that you know I get to be able to be here. Thank you so much for having me, Sakura Con. It was
Yeah.
awesome, and you
Thank you.
know,
Thank you.
please go check out Seattle Online Broadcast Association.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Kooky. I appreciate it. You know, being able to chat with VTubers is really awesome. Learn about the lore and everything. It is always great, and we love connecting with creators all over the world. So it's great. Everyone, go and donate to I don't know where it is, the Hawaii
The HCF.
Strong VTuber
HCF.
campaign. Yes,
Yeah.
HCF, that one. Go and donate to it.
Thank
'cause
you.
it's really awesome.
But yeah, if you want to check out my Discord, I have a Discord server, so feel free to join my Discord. I got my Discord server command.
Yay, Discord. Okay.
Yay! All right, you guys take care. Thank you so much for having me, and I hope to see you guys all later.
Yep,
Bye bye. Thank you. Okay. Alrighty, guys. So I have to reach out to Mama Sagi. So yeah. Thank you so much for having me, Sakura Con. It was awesome. Thank you for the raids and thank you for the support as well. Yeah. So that was pretty much it for Sakura Con. We had a lot of fun, you know, being able to talk with everybody and, you know, learning from all of you guys. This has been really, really awesome. So yeah. Our next stream, our next schedule, gonna be coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned, everybody. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for all the hype trades and the support. I am so grateful. You're gonna call today to have a good day, stay safe, and have a good Easter. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah, I gotta call Mama Usagida. I know she wants to wish me a happy Easter. So, yeah. Oh, it's all good? Thank you! Thank you so much. Super grateful. And I'm really happy, you know, I get to be, you know, collaborating with Seattle Online Broadcast Association. They do a lot of awesome things. But yes, we are gonna end it from here. I do gotta call Mama Sagita. I do gotta get in touch with my mom. She does wanna hang out on the call for a little bit, so yeah, I don't wanna keep my mom waiting. But for right now, I'm gonna redirect you guys to someone that did stop by earlier. We're gonna stop by Zep Blander, and they are doing a collaboration stream. They stopped by earlier, so we're gonna give them all the love and support. Thank you guys all so much. I am super grateful, and thank you so much for having me, Seattle Online Broadcast Association. Friendly reminder, if you guys want to check out my Discord server, I have a Discord. Please feel free to check it out. Also, please feel free to check out vmeet and hawaiistrong as well. Thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you. But yes, schedule should be coming out tomorrow-ish. Thank you everybody. Yeah. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys go check out Zeplander. I am gonna go call my mom. She does wanna have an Easter call, so I'm gonna hop on in with Mama Saigi. But thank you all so much again. Oats Cookie, everybody, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Happy Easter, everybody, and yeah, see you guys all tomorrow on Irium, of course. Right? Oats Cookie, everybody.